Hello and welcome to the failed Intercity railway station of Duivendrecht. Before I tell you why I think this station has failed,
let's explore the station first. Immediately after entering the station, we have to go up an escalator because there are no platforms on the ground floor. Here we find the station hall with 2 platforms, a snack wall and a Albert Heijn toko. When we follow the platform, we find another entrance. Where, surprisingly, after exiting the gates, you are led over a wooden path over the water. So if you accidentally drop your public transport chip card, it can fall through the bridge into the water. Great! Anyway, here we find a kind of village with some bicycle parking, a church and a station cat. Hi!
well, that was a weird little exit. Let's go to the second floor.
But first, this is the platform on the other side.
Yeah, not very special.
By the way, a recurring theme on this floor are the round things. For example, those platform covers are round, but also the elevator shaft.
Well, this lift doesn't go very fast. But here we are.
Niveau 3 rechts, spoor 8.
On this level we find 2 island platforms where the trains run on the outside and the metros run on the inside.
This one goes to Central Station via a tunnel which was dug by demolishing a neighborhood, which you can find here.
By the way, if you were to transfer from the train to the metro or vice versa, you should not forget to check out and in at these posts. And with this, I'm gonna finish the tour of the station. But now you're probably thinking, why is this a failed station? 4 tracks for trains and 2 for metros. You can't call that a failure, can you? Well, for this I'll go back to the starting point and, to be more precise, to the second scene of this video.
Before I tell you why I think this station has failed, let's explore this. That's an Intercity train. Before I tell you why I think this Intercity station has failed, let's explore the station.
Yep, that's right. I was interrupted 2 times by an Intercity train, and this is because the trains don't wait for me to finish. I mean, don't stop at the station anymore. So get ready for a brief history of the station. How it went from transfer station to what it is now. Duivendrecht station was opened in 1993 and was part of the finishing of the railway ring around Amsterdam project. At this station, people from the direction of Utrecht and beyond could transfer to a train to Schiphol, the largest airport in Amsterdam, the whole of the Netherlands, the Benelux and Western Europe. Okay, the last one is not true, but at least it's a very big airport. Utrecht itself is not small either, which you can see in this video. Anyway, those people could now switch at this station. Very handy because now they didn't have to travel all the way to Amsterdam Central Station anymore. In 1997 the metro line to Gein was completed and people could transfer directly between train and the metro. More and more Intercity trains began to stop at the station, which made it a very well-used station. From 2001 even ICE trains to and from Germany started to stop here. It was a true transportation hub. But in 2006 this came to a brutal end. In 2006 the Utrecht Bow was completed that passed the Duivendrecht station. Direct Intercity trains started running between Schiphol Airport and Utrecht Central Station. Also, the Utrecht-Amsterdam Intercity and the German ICEs were no longer going to stop at Duivendrecht. The number of passengers went down and later half of the Intercity trains on level 1 also stopped stopping. Okay, fewer Intercities are one reason why it's not going well with Duivendrecht. For the other 2, we have to go outside. Stations in general function best if they are built in areas where people want to go or where many people live. So build your stations in build-up areas or build areas where people want to go around your stations. We call this Transit-Oriented Development, and this simply did not happen at Duivendrecht.
I mean, there is literally nothing here. A lake, an industrial estate, another lake, and an incoming train somewhere there. There's nothing.
It's almost funny to see how little the area around the station is used. You don't get any travelers from this wasteland or this golf course. And the little village that I showed you earlier can't deliver many travelers either. So that's reason 2. There is no real support from the direct surroundings for such a station. It was not intended for that either. The station was built because of the transfer option. Now that the transfer option is no longer there, it only has a local function for which the station is simply too large. The 2 stations on both sides of Duivendrecht on the Utrecht-Amsterdam line prove that things could have been different. This is Amsterdam Belmer Arena, where the football stadium was built. And this is Amsterdam Amstel, where the tall buildings are built around the station. At both stations you have the same cross-platform transfer from the metro to the trains. But the Intercity trains do stop here, despite the fact that it is not logical to change trains here. Another way to let travelers use the station is to let buses or trams go to the station. This is the case at both stations that I just mentioned. But at Duivendrecht there is only one bus line. At Duivendrecht there is a partner ride, but that's not used very well either. The metro to Gaaspeplas doesn't even stop at Duivendrecht. In my opinion, it would have been better if Duivendrecht had been developed into a large hub rather than the 2 stations next to it into smaller hubs that they are now. This has the advantage that you immediately would have been in the right place from the other track and that transferring to the other lines would have been possible. But unfortunately, it didn't. However, there is hope for Duivendrecht. There are plans to turn the area around the station into a new residential area with a bicycle network from the neighborhood to the station to stimulate public transport use. Do you think that's a good idea, or should Amsterdam just leave the area green? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you the next time at this highway through Utrecht. Bye!